scarred and estranged from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band.
You get a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. And off we go from Soldier Field. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. Caught downfield by Odunze. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Forced out left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 yards.
That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll take it on in. Luther Burden. Touchdown Bears. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he will not attempt the return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
First carry here for Devon Achane. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. To throw on second down, it's Tua. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And it's going to be third down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. Duvernay to return. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Bears offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ifeatu Melifonwu. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bears offense ready to get back to work. Been a mixed bag so far. Very sharp looking on that opening drive for a touchdown. That pretty well was given right back with the pick 6 just a moment ago. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Vegas! Vegas!
To throw is Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
For the Bears.
Yeah. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
First down. First down, Dolphins.
Let's go. Run it, GA.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
From the gun, here's Tua. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
6 yards.
A gain of 26. And it sets up first and goal. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
They're right here. Out.
Here's Achane. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Devin Duvernay going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for the Bears. It's a gain of 34.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Williams. Flush to his right. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Bears first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Vegas!
To throw, it's Williams. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Jordan, punch Spurs! Yes!
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Vegas!
Now Williams. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
On the coverage.
Vegas!
Throw it again. It's Williams. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Gtowncapp. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tua. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. He was looking for Nick Westbrook-Akine there. And 3rd down coming up.
Solo left Zion.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
It's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Bears offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Here's Williams now to throw. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 19 yards.
Pick up there of 19 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Vegas!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going for it all. That's caught. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
29 more yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this.
Vegas! Let us hold on! Watch yeah! Stay in open. Yes!
Throwing again. Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The score, Bears 21, Dolphins 14. Santos to kick off for
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. The Dolphins offense ready for this next possession. They're searching here for the tie score, down 21-14. And they'll begin first and 10. Tua, give it to Achane, and he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's second and 3 to go.
G, 21G. Solo left Zion.
Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is caught. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
Brings up second and 3 at the 8-yard line.
Here's a second and 3 forthcoming. They'll stay on the ground with Achane, and they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And the
Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Tua going to throw. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will even the score. It's now 21-all. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Dolphins offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Both these offenses have been informed. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All time here in this third quarter, and first and 10. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. Back to throw is Tua. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Tua now on third down. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15. The Bears offense ready for their first possession of this second half. This one tight throughout, all level at 21, as they'll search for a go-ahead score. Here's Williams on first and 10. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch. Can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. A gain there of 20. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's a big return. Finally tackled right near midfield.
First and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
21G, 21. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Out Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Going out wide to Achane. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Hey, 21 T8.
Now it's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. He's got it! And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. A run out of the gun with Achane. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. From the gun, here's Tua. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Nick Westbrook-Akine. Touchdown, Miami. On comes Patterson for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Dolphins go up by 7. 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to have to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. The Bears offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. To the right side, caught by Burton. They bring him down, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in the second half. That grab gets them a first down.
The 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The Bears sending out their punt team. He's on for the 2nd time to try to get something inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. To throw is Tua. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Dolphins 35. Bears 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Devin Duvernay going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Bears offense headed back to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. To throw, it's Williams. Moving to his right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
He'll let one go down the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 30. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 47 yards.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Monday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Williams, moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd reads, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's to the tight end, Loveland. He'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Combo.
To throw is Williams. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Here's Williams. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
On 4th down, it's Kairos Santos on for the Bears field goal.
A 46-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Bears are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run this one straight ahead with 18. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller. Into space. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Miami. On comes Patterson for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Here's Williams now to throw. He'll check this down to Smith. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That is caught downfield by Odunze.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Rasul Douglas there to break that one up. 2nd and 10.
What's up? Vegas! Yes, yes, yes! Punch Spurs! Yes, yes! Yes, yes! Vegas, Vegas!
Williams to the air once more. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Yes, yes! Vegas, Vegas! Yes, yes. Punch Spurs. Yes, yes. Vegas, Vegas.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That is knocked away downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Yes, yes. Vegas, Vegas. Yes, yes, yes. Punch Spurs.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once more. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
The 36-yard line.
Watch it, Oscar.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. This one caught by Waller. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
All right, fellas, listen up. All right, go. Ready. Let's go. Solo left side. Hey, 21. Corner, long.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And it's caught left side by Waddle. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
20, TX.
Now Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
First down.
That one good for 29.
At the 10-yard line.
So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Here's a give to Achek. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Back at the 14-yard line.
21G, roll. Out.
From the gun, here's Tua. Flushed to his left. He's going to keep it. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Holding, offense.
So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board.
Ready. Out. East, right, north. Number 1, high. Hey. Ready.
Now it's Tua. That one out wide to Achek. And he'll be taken down, but now a long way to go on 3rd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Tua gonna throw. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Vegas. What?
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams.
The first down pass. He was brought down by Jack Jones. Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we
miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
Look there at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Miami Dolphins.
Please welcome your 2026 Miami Dolphins.
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in. But it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him. And he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. He loses the football. But it looked like an eagle flew in and was first to the ball. They're going to maintain possession. First down play, nets them 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Running left, this is Barkley. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Slot man motioned over. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And this one isn't much better, partner. 3rd down, he stopped for no gain, and already they're facing 4th down here. Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
I've heard from many of Tua's peers in the league that there's just not a more accurate guy. If you wanted to just do an accuracy test in the NFL, yeah, Tua's going to hit that target as much as anybody in the league. Avoiding injury and being available is really the only question mark now in Tua's career.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught, Devon Achane. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, 21 TX.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
In punt formation for the Dolphins.
Nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Now for the 2nd time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Motioning left is their running back. Long towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Dolphins get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
They managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Turn on 3, kick. Out. Solo left Zion. 8. Watson, Oscar.
2 now from the gun. Taken in by him, right side. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
And he's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Keely Ringo making the play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Second and 9.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Intended for Nick Westbrook-Akine. Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
21G. Hey, 21G.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
63. 73.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
Read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Second down. Hurts throwing again. And knock it away again. And a couple of good reps in coverage have brought up 3rd down.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion. But the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
And again, here's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
The Dolphins' 35-yard line.
It's Hurts once again. Escapes the pocket. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
The stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. First down, Eagles.
63.
from the red zone on first. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. He's just going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away second down. A very tough third down play here. Third and long for him here. Dumps it off to his running back. And what a play! He gets there to lay a massive hit and stop him after that catch. It's going to be fourth down. Jake Elliott down to put up 3 for the Eagles. A very short kick here from the right hash. Elliott connects there. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Put some heat on this. They connect on the deep shot. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead on the first play of the drive. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Riley Patterson off for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
Dolphins 7, Eagles 3.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. On first down, Hurts. He throws a bullet to the... That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
They kick the running back in motion. Hurts on first down. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good. Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
73.
Hurts now from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. second quarter lead.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Blitz coming, Tua. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down. We've set it down from the 37. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Gets his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Tagovailoa now against the blitz. Finds him on the crossing route. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch, so give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Playing with Achane here out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
21G. Long. Hey. Turbo 1, high.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Trying for it, it's Achane. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Pressure coming, it's Hurts. Now we'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Along the right sideline, there's space. Has some room to work. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Dolphins 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. The Miami offense headed out there now. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, 21 TX.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He beams one deep right side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. There's windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Tua now from the gun. Taken in by Hill, right side. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Well, if early results hold here today, partner, it would appear that this guy's in store for a busy game. They've already made it a priority going his way.
They always want to get a guy this talented the ball early, right? Just get him in confidence, get him in rhythm. But this game lines up well against this defense, who right now has got no answers for his game.
Tagovailoa looking to throw here on 3rd and 1. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
20 TX. Corner, long. Turbo 1, high.
Tagovailoa throwing on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First down, they're on with Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. This is a heater going deep. Coming in the goal line. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead.
24. Dolphins 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Dolphins offense returning to the field a final time before the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break.
Go ahead.
Tagovailoa on first down. Fits it through the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Watson, Oscar.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Connects on the closer. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's first and 10 from the 15.
Another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked out by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Their own 12-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. And downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. So a one-sided contest. Our apologies to the halftime performers and anyone hoping for a quick snack break. Nope, not this time. We're pushing right through and getting the third quarter started. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hill now to return it. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Dolphins getting their offense out there to start off this second half. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter.
Solo left Zion. Corner, 20, TX.
First down, here's Tua. Getting out to his left. Firing it deep, left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 10.
24. Dolphins 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Starting out trips right here, first and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he'll ball his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
On second down, here's Barkley. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
73.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Offense to the line for second down. Running back motions right. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 20.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Hurts on first down. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Another Eagles first down. First and goal, Philadelphia.
73.
Running back sent in motion. From the red zone on first. This one's caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 16-point ball game. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead.
31. Dolphins 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35.
The Dolphins are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. And they should be well rested. They were only out there for one play last drive, and they found the end zone.
Solo left side. Hey.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Caught, nice gain left side. Down to the 10. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
H.M. Will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Working quickly here.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Tua setting up to throw. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 10.
31. Dolphins 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
The
Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to push one deep down the right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Silver.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5. They send a man in motion. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. We've set it downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
They kick the running back in motion. Hurts now from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 38.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10.
All right, go ahead, go, go, go. Hey. One. Let's go. 20, T.A. Hey.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Watch it, off. Solo left. Hey. 21G. Get on.
Tagovailoa on first down. And he sails that one over the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Big team. Hey. Turbo one. Corner. Look. Scat. Out.
Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
Incomplete.
He's right. Go ahead.
Good coverage by Jacoby Dean.
Hey, 21 T.A. Solo left. Long. Let's go.
To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, his throw. Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And he doesn't make it very far. Tackled at his own 10-yard line. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. We're on here with Will Shipley. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Hurts setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Throwing here hurts. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he's going to effort this from his own goal line. Can't obey the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. It's time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Finds his back, Achane. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Get set. 21 G. Solo left side. Hey, 21G, 21G.
Two and out from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
That's caught for the first. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
20 TX. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now trail by just a point in the fourth. So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Comes for big yards on the right side. And he's out and clear. Devontae Smith. He gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 31. Jake Elliott to kick off for
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here.
Ready.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Okay, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Give him a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And that will set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Here's a screen for Gtowncapp. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Running right. Here's Wright. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins now trail by just a point in the 4th. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Putting a receiver in motion. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
after the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
That's good. For the Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
73.
They've got a man in motion. Hurts on first down. Goddard brings it in on the slant. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's another Eagles.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Eagles pushing to get within range for a game winner. They've got first down here from the 36. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Tiger Hornet. 63.
They go to Barkley again. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Good. 180.
They send the tight end in motion.
Silver, ready? Foul up, Yeti.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Like the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Quick pass, right side, complete. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to it. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. They'll motion Smith left. Barkley. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Gabe, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down.
Solo left Zion.
1st and 10.
Here he is to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Here's a design run. Hurts. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
Damn, I miss you. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't.
Set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at two different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
No touch that. Trimmer. No touch.
They run with it, just Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
At the 27-yard line.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Great. Check. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Now let's get him. Hey. Play.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. 23 yards the pickup there.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
No touch that.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Go ahead. Watch it, Oscar. Let's go. Hey, 21, T.A.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. That's out to Hill, right side complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
21G.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Solo left Zion.
From the gun, it's Tua. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. He had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached, being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that? Lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Solo left Zion.
Tua sets up to pass it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua finding his old Alabama teammate Jalen Waddle. And the Dolphins take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Eagles, nothing.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. A short one there, caught by Granson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 8.
The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
32-yard line.
It's Barkley on the counter. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football.
So Miami coming out for their second drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
2nd down and 12 at the 19-yard line.
At the 19-yard line.
63, 63, 63. Like a Hornet.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to look downfield for Barkley.
And got his man complete. A big play there for Philly. 42 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Go Silver, ready?
Hurts. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jahan Dotson, 38 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays.
And it was Jahan Dotson with a touchdown catch to finish things off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
That's going to be caught downfield by Hill.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 65 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Oh, some strong running. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Extra point try now for Patterson. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Dolphins 21.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big pickup of 38.
First down.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Go Silver, ready?
He'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he's got this down to the 35. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Tiger Hornet. Crowd left Yeti. Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Delta.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Hey, Silver.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag's going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense, because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So here's a 3rd and 14.
73. Crowd left Yeti. Alpha. There.
Now back to throw. midfield, and he's got a man complete.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
A.J. Brown, 39 yards. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score.
Elliott good with a PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out. To the 30-yard line. Now we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there.
He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate him.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Tua. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Now Tua signaling to change things up.
Solo left Zion.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down. Achane gets it from the gun. Still going inside the 20. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 50 yards on the ground.
So close, couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down the one. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement, go back to the bench. No way. I'm not coming out of this game. I got it down to the 1-yard line. I wanted to carry it in.
We'll see if they reward him on this next play. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
Eagles 14.
That time a 6-play drive.
And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception. And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
63, 63.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Go Silver, ready? No touch that. On it. Hey. Hey, Silver. Crowd left Yeti. No.
They'll set up a throw. Comeback route here, and he's got Smith complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for an Eagles first down.
So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Crowd left Yeti.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Now Hurts is going to... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. 1 second, all that remains. Tua, the final shot before half. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Halftime here on Monday Night Primetime. It is off to Orlando we go. Here is Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Tua's going to change things up. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Tua. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Tua going to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Keely Ringo picks it off. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, 73, man. Crowd left Yeti. Alpha. No touch.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That one downfield for Dotson.
And he's got it inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jahan Dotson.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Eagles take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up first and 10 at their own 23.
Ready. Solo left. Big cheese. Watch it, Oscar. Hey, 21 cheers.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. His throw incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Looking to pass. Tua gets this one to Hill.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And now an audible here into something else. A run straight ahead with H.A. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Over the middle, complete. That's Hill.
Just a gain of a couple there. And now third down and 6 to go.
And it's third down.
Tua sets up to pass it. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And that ball popped free. We can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing is Hurts. Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Crowd left Yanni. Crowd left Yanni.
Hurts. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Crowd left Yanni. Go Silver, ready? Crowd left Yanni.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
63.
Here's Hurts to throw.
We'll get this out to Barkley, complete.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 2.
A gain of 13 brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
Alpha. Hey, Tiger Hornet.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Back to throw again. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
73. Hey, easy, 63, bad. No touch.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our fans who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. It's a big play there for Miami. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Running right, here's Achane.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
2 yards in the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Team! Okay. Hey, come on, 2. Come on, 2. Come on, 2. Hey.
Now Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg Dulcich, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to build on to their fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Eagles 23.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
63. Alpha. No turn.
Back to throw here. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
On the play. That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
15 more yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Go Silver, ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. This one goes out wide for Barkley. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Carl Leviani. No turn.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith on the receiving end for Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Elliott on for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
That one complete to Hill. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Hey, 21 TA. Solo left Zion. Step, 32 step.
Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle, Achane. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane with his second touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead. Patterson now for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the drive finished off with a touchdown run from Devon Achane. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles now down by 12. A minute 15 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They go play action with Hurts. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
39 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Darren Waller, 59 9 yards. And the Dolphins tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that will make this a 19-point game.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that one is incomplete. It stops the clock now with 15 seconds remaining.
Hey, let's go. Bad. Alpha, alpha, alpha. Hey, easy. 63, bad.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Call up Yeti. 63. Yeti.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Tiger Hornet. Call up Yeti.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league. And to them, that's vitally important.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.